Peace, love, and blessings. Hey, yo, shout out to this queen right here. I'm gonna let her introduce herself, and I'm gonna let her talk about what she gonna do. After that, I'm gonna give my reviews, give my take on it, and then the spirit of the universe gonna take us home. So without further ado, let's go ahead and spit that fire.
Chun-Li Shoddy. Over the past couple of days, we've been focusing the conversation on men that appeared on the Kendra G dating show, and I did that specifically because I wanted to share that despite how they express themselves, many of them are asking for the same things within a woman. They're looking for someone that is compatible in the looks department. They didn't really care about her career, but they did care that she was financially independent and was able to take care of herself, which we all should do as adults. And lastly,
and here we go.
Man, where you calling me from, honey?
From Atlanta, but I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
Okay, but you live in Atlanta?
Yes.
How old are you?
35.
35. What do you do for a living?
I'm a waitress.
A waitress?
Yes, and I do makeup.
And
Where
you do
you work
makeup.
at?
You have any kids, honey?
No.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
All right. So this is Jasmine. Ooh, child. We done went through it.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it all worked out. We're here now. Jasmine Atlanta, 35, Cancer, waitress, and does makeup. No kids.
You
No.
got some big
What
breasts.
kind of
bro.
guy you looking for, baby?
I made a list.
She
I wanted to
made
be
a
prepared
list.
because when I get nervous, I forget stuff. Okay, so the kind of man I'm looking for is a man who's intentional, a man who's a manly man, who's a provider, a man who's family oriented, a godly man, somebody who's romantic, a man that's dominant, a man that knows how to communicate and comprehend. And a man that's going to be all about me and whose goal when we're dating is to be married.
One of the things I've always enjoyed about watching Kendra G show, and shout out to the Queen Kendra G, I love watching her facial expressions. It is off the chain. Like, her fucking facial expressions be having me dying because her whole demeanor will change. It's almost like, okay, I smell bullshit. Here it comes. And her whole demeanor will change. Her facial micros will change everything. And it's just, it's just something to point out. But so far, so good. She got a good chest plate. I want to know if she got cheeks or not. Nice, pretty smile. We know the hair ain't real, but she wears it well. So far, so good. Let's continue. Let's see what type of groceries she working with.
That provider, all about you. Okay. I want to start with provider. In what ways? You want me to pay all the bills? What do you mean by provider so they can understand?
Like I feel like most of my morals are traditional, like, but not as far as me, staying at home, getting pregnant, not working. But like, you know how they used to do it back in the day.
That is part tradition.
But,
That's
You
what
want
they
to
did
work
back
when you're
in the day.
pregnant?
Nah.
Well, then why you just say you don't want to stay at home and get
Because
pregnant?
I will find something to do where I can make money as well, but not like just not doing nothing after the fact.
Clean it up.
But
fix
while
it.
you're pregnant, you don't want to work.
Nah.
So you do want to stay at home and get pregnant.
I do, but before that happens, I do want to.
My nigga.
Here we go.
To be a working woman to my man.
Gotcha.
I want both of us to build an empire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm understanding. Because I think you were, I don't know, you correct me if I'm wrong. I guess the story is barefoot and pregnant. Like, you don't like that analogy?
I do, but then it's like after the baby is here already, I do want to get back to work.
Okay. I think I got you.
but this is why I say she's probably a mix between traditional values and a modern woman, because a lot of modern day women do not find it fulfilling to just be a stay-at-home mom. And I'm not saying like that's the right mind or the right thought process, but as young women, like we've been taught to be ambitious, to go to college, to pursue our dreams, to find self-worth outside of just a man, outside of just our children. That is the messaging of feminism, and a lot of us drank the Kool-Aid.
Mine, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, the reality, and I know that, with feminism, a large number of women been drinking that modern feminism Kool-Aid, that feel-good Kool-Aid. Now it's time to get off the Kool-Aid. Now it's time to get off the bottle. Now it's time to wisen up and use wisdom.
My parents are still married. They made 31 years in June. So my background is, seeing my mom be a wife, working, not working because he wanted her to be a housewife. So I grew up with that background, and I had to learn how to be a girlfriend because I didn't know how to be a girlfriend, because all I've seen was my parents, and I see my mom be a wife. So I had to pull back a little bit in my relationships and not do too much. So
I give her that. Some people are taught how to be wives. You have some men that are taught how to be husbands.
And here we go.
A provider, I want a man who's like a man. You work, you come home, there's food on the table, there's your bath water is running, you got a massage, and the nice stuff. But like a manly man. Yeah.
I'm a manly man. I got you, boo.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your deal breakers, Jasmine?
Okay. My deal breakers is no liars, no cheaters, and a man that doesn't wear cologne is a deal breaker. I love when a man smells good and takes care of his nails, no dirty nails.
Shit, I'm about to go get my feet done after this, because that's something that I do. I do my own nails, but I like to get my feet done. As a man, you should get your feet done. There's nothing wrong with a man going to go get his feet done and spoil himself a little bit.
And that takes care of himself. I don't want to just come in the picture and just, cater to your every need. I want you to make sure you got you together too.
Okay. Now, cologne is a deal breaker, girl. You can't buy this man's cologne.
No.
It seems like a very shallow deal breaker, but again, like, she is on the Kendra G dating show, and it's going to be watched by thousands, if not millions of people. Similarly to how Dwight and Don had very wide net that they were casting, like their standards were very open and broad, and they received too many people in their DMs. I think for her, it's just the same way. Okay, there are going to be men that are looking for a 35-year-old woman with no children that is open to being submissive, that wants to be submissive. Okay, so for her, if grooming is on her list of deal breakers, I'm not going to fault her for it.
Listen, I spoil. I pay for first dates sometimes. Okay, my friends pay me for that. I definitely I love love. I love love. Okay, but I definitely pay for first dates sometimes, and I definitely buy my man stuff when I'm in a relationship and I know it's just us. I definitely spoil your back. So, but there's been times where I've been out on dates and it's just like you couldn't just spray something out real quick, just a little, a little effort.
Exactly.
I got you.
Yeah.
That was easy. All right, Jasmine. Does he have to be in the ATL?
No. Just as
No.
long as if we do long distance, I just have to know that you know how to be faithful if we're gonna do that until one of us decides who's gonna move where.
Ain't moving to no damn Atlanta, Georgia, I'll tell you that. I played in Atlanta. I know a lot about Atlanta. I mean, it's not the place for me, but to each his own. But I understand where she's coming from, as she begins to say certain things and explains herself. You have a reason, it's understood. No red flags detected. Let's go.
Now let's get to it. Now you are an attractive girl.
Thank you.
Stand up.
This is not a wig.
Stand
I
up
see
and
some of
turn
the
around.
comments, and I'm not gonna curse. My mom's gonna be on here, and my daddy's a bishop. But this is not a wig. I actually have clippings that I make. Okay. And I do my own hair, so I don't, all that $200 to go to the hair salon. Now I do buy bundles. Now that's where the money at. But I do my own hair and makeup, so I save me some money, okay?
Stand
Girl,
up
don't
and
worry
turn
about them
around.
hating ass hoes.
My nigga.
Does the guy have to look a certain way?
Um, yes and no. I love a chocolate man. My dad's a chocolate man. I love chocolate people. Like all of my emojis on my phone are chocolate. But I'm 5'3", so you just got to be taller than me, and that does not mean 5'4". We both can't not reach the top of the cabinet, so just a
She
little
loves
bit taller than
chocolate.
me. And you
I
got to
love
be
caramel.
athletic. Now, if you're chubby, you got to be tall. Okay, you got to have a little balance.
You gotta be tall.
Yeah, if you chubby, like I dated a guy that was like 300 pounds, but he played football and he was 6'4".
We already got to. Oh, well, is there a amount of money he has to make? I know you want a provider, but is there a minimum?
I don't want to say I want him to make a certain amount of money. I just need him to have good money management skills. Because as a waitress, I'm not going to say how much.
That right there is the best answer.
A caterer. So serving someone is like it. I love it. So being a waitress is like perfect for me.
Well, it wasn't perfect for my ass, and I still work. Shout out to Applebee's though. It was my first. It was my college job. It was my college job.
Stand up and turn
Jasmine,
around.
when was your last relationship?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Okay.
And I'm not crazy. Because people always ask me, "Are you crazy?" I'm like, no. I had steps to this 3 years.
Okay. Did we do the Kendra Cam?
No.
Oh, okay. Woo, shout out. Kendra Cam. Kendra Cam.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I got to take you in my living room, and I live by
Yes.
myself, so I don't have
I
no
wanna see what
roommate.
kind- I wanna see
Not
the- I wanna see what
shaming
type of
anyone who
groceries
does,
you
but
got.
I don't. Okay, let me make sure this is the right. I don't want it to be too high.
I
Sorry.
appreciate what I'm seeing right now.
And here we go.
Okay.
Okay. We
Okay.
see your house is clean too. Okay.
Some nice groceries back there.
Turn around on them. Turn around on them.
Yeah, turn around.
Thank you. All right.
Drizzle, drizzle.
Jasmine, when was your last
Twizzle,
relationship? You said
twizzle.
3 years. You don't have
3
to
years
answer.
ago, yeah.
You don't have to answer. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
I can't say because I'm a lady. I'm taking notes from you. Don't tell everybody your business. Talks to me on a regular and give me this conversation. You're just like this Prince Charming, and then a month later, you're somebody different. I can't even get in touch with you. I'm talking
She's looking for consistency.
to your voicemail more than I'm talking to you. I can't do that.
Mean what you say and say what you mean. Let your actions show. Don't just talk about it, be about it. Walk it how you talk it. We're gonna let this thing play a little bit more, and I'm gonna give my final thoughts, and we're gone.
Funny though, I'm a real fun, lively girl.
Very
I love
lively, very
life,
positive.
and I've been through a lot. So tomorrow's not promised, and I like people, and I'm a girl's girl. So, and then the fourth one was I want to be in your skin.
I like you, Jasmine. I think you got a really good personality.
Thank you.
You do. All right. So why would a guy be lucky to be with you, honey?
Okay. I think I didn't write that one down, but I feel like a guy would be lucky to be with me because I like to give massages, like rub his feet, rub his back. I love cooking. And I give great conversation. Like I said, I love Martin. So me and Martin, like that's my man. That's my man right there. Like I know Martin like word for word. And I'm adventurous. I'm a girly tomboy because I love football.
My nigga.
Peep that out. Kendra's past guest, when that question would be asked, it's them, me, I. But she came and she did the total opposite. She shared what she would do for her man. Take notes.